Diver found a strange object at the bottom of the sea, but what was inside shocked everyone. Mark had been diving off the coast of Cyprus when he noticed something unusual sticking out of the sand. It wasn't coral, and it wasn't a rock. It looked like a rusted metal hatch. He swam closer and realized it was part of a large, cylindrical structure, almost like a small submarine. The hatch was half open, and curiosity got the best of him. Mark took a deep breath and swam inside. Everything was old and rusty. Debris floated around him, and the walls were covered in algae. But then he noticed something strange, a small red light glowing faintly from a button on the wall. He moved closer. The button looked untouched, like it had been waiting for someone. Without thinking, Mark pressed it. Everything started to shake, but what happened next was shocking. The shaking grew stronger, and Mark held onto a metal pipe to keep steady. He watched in shock as a hidden panel slowly opened on the far side of the chamber. Behind it was a small metal box, about the size of a toolbox. It looked cleaner than everything else, like it had been protected from time. Mark swam closer. The box had no lock, just a latch. He opened it carefully. Inside, he found something he didn't expect. A plastic bag with a notebook inside, completely dry. Next to it was a sealed glass capsule filled with dark liquid. The capsule had strange writing on it and a faded red sticker with a warning symbol. He placed both items into his waterproof bag and swam out of the structure. His heart was still racing. As soon as he reached the surface, he pulled himself onto the boat and called the local Coast Guard. A team of experts arrived the next morning. They looked at the notebook first. It was filled with notes written in Russian. One of the divers could read a little and said it looked like a scientist's log. The notebook had dates from the 1960s. It spoke about an experiment done underwater in a secret Soviet project. The red button Mark had pressed was part of a test chamber. Then they checked the glass capsule. It was tightly sealed and very old. The writing on the label also looked Russian. It said, "Do not open. Biorisk." The team froze. They put the capsule into a metal case and sent it to a government lab. A few days later, Mark received a call. The liquid inside the capsule was a sample of an old virus created during the Cold War. The project had failed, and the team had sunk the entire test structure into the sea to hide it. Mark had discovered something no one was meant to find. The government closed off the area. No divers were allowed near the site again. News stations heard rumors but were told it was just a military wreck. Mark couldn't stop thinking about what would have happened if that capsule had broken. He had come close to danger without knowing. He never went back to that part of the sea. But deep down, he knew there were probably more secrets resting under the ocean, just waiting for someone like him to press the wrong button.